Hello, Charisma. Good morning, family. Girl, Queen, it's been a morning. My camera equipment broke. Me and my daughter have been taping and gluing to try to get live. So I am grateful I made it here. It's been a morning. Blessings, my love. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I am your goddess, Alicia, having a morning. I was having a meltdown, y'all. It's like everything was working against me so that this live would not happen. But I was like, we're going to figure this out. Here I am. And there you are. So if you notice, you can now see top of my crystal ball, and it's because my normal gear is out of commission. And this is working for now. I will definitely have to purchase some new gear because the arm that I was using to hold my camera, the clasp broke. So, but here we are. Thank you for those who make it to today's live because I appreciate the support today, y'all. It is truly the 1st of June. Happy June, my love. It's the first day of a new month, and we know what we do on the first day. We set some new month intentions. We are in the energy of the full moon in Sagittarius. Thank you so much to those individuals that joined me last night in a powerful moon manifestation. It was absolutely beautiful. It was beautiful. It was full of spiritual presence, but the ancestors made themselves known live on camera. So it was a profound moment. So thank you for those who participated in the full moon ritual, knowing that you will receive every request that was made. Ashe. Today we are diving deeper. This is the divine collective message about into a star seed to you. If you have gravitated to this live, if you were in this room, if you are taking this message in, then you're in the right place, my love. This is not fate, but destiny that has brought you here to receive this message. I'm talking to a star seed, an earth angel, a supreme being, someone who has spent lifetimes in many dimensions. This ain't your first rodeo. This may be your first trip to planet Earth, but you are not from here. You having a human experience in a world a lot of times seems very unfamiliar to you. If you're always searching for home, always searching for something different, something new, always feeling like you do not belong wherever you are, wherever you work, wherever you live, if you have dreams that are vividly strange and beyond this universe, if you are constantly going through spiritual attacks and you've lived in toxic family settings and you've been bullied throughout school and you've gone through traumatic love connections and you've had homelessness and poverty and you always seem to have to fight your way out and away from. If you have lived in the energy of being stalked, but those who attach to you, refuse to let go because you are like a drug of addiction. You are a light, a glow, an energy that is unforgettable and irreplaceable. Now, you may have been ghosted in love connections by family. You may have been fired, let go from positions, from love, faced a lot of injustice because wherever you are, it grows, it reaps jealousy, envy, and you may simply be kind and generous and over pleasing and overextending your generosity because it's simply who you are. You have a heart bigger than life itself. Because from where you came, my love, love was abundant. Love was freely given. You were from a dimension where love ruled, love reigned, and it was equal and fair. There was no separation of culture or color or sexual preference or gender or financial status. It was a total existence of equality based on unity and community. You learn to love unconditionally because that's how it was given to you. And then you came back to this planet or came to this planet to learn a human experience, to go through a human experience with humans. And things went left quickly. Since the day you were born, since you were a child, you were born into a world that's beautiful and rich and abundant in resource, but you have yet to experience the beauty of it all freely, openly. And you may be constantly wondering when Spirit will put you in your right place, in your forever home with your forever spouse, a place you can be happy and live in joy and peace and unity. Build a family, raise a family, just be the true you without not being able to trust anyone, not being able to raise your voice, speak your truth, or walk in your life purpose without the jealousy, the envy, the warfare, the attacks. Well, Spirit sent me here today to let you know it is approaching. You have gone through so much, my love, with so many. And God says, you've had enough. You've been taught. You've been forged. You've been broken. You've been bruised. You've been abandoned, neglected. You've been used and abused. And God says, it's time I send my angels out to rescue you. It's time that I fulfill the promises that I made you when I returned you to that planet that you're on. To give you the love and the comfort and the support and the abundance and the wealth and the fortune that came with your birthright. It's your birthright to be happy. It always has been. It's your birthright to be healthy, to be wealthy, but it takes a lot of wisdom for you to carry such a divine load, to be able to be a blessing to bless others and not get caught up in self-sacrifice, self-fulfillment alone, but to actually walk this earth and give out that unconditional love that you are made of by not constantly gravitating back to the past, what they've done, who did it, why it was done, why you have not received justice. Are they going to face their judgment? When will you be freed? When will the attack stop? God needs you to know that when the cleansing of the mind happens, when the heart learns to forgive all, when you remember, when your soul remembers that you are a supreme being and those around you will never be you. When you rise above and see this world as a place that you came to change, they did not come to change you. And when you step back into who you are and who you've always been in that place you called home, then This true experience shall begin. They've done it. They did it. That is not to be forgotten. Let me validate it. It was real. It was egregious. It was unnecessary. It was demonic even. It was. And it did happen. And I would validate that as your truth, not for you to forget it, not to act as like it didn't happen, not to act as like you were a victim. You were victimized, not the villain. Some may think you're the villain of their story because they're receiving their karma. But you are the cause and the effect of their judgment because they did not know who you were. You, my love, have been walking karma in the lives of those who are meant to receive judgment in this lifetime. God used you to show divine who they were, what they would do, how far they would go, who they would gather with to come up against you. And you've done that. And you reaped a reward for that, for being that vessel, fulfilling that assignment, and putting their names on the list where they belong. But now your assignment is done, and that is the past. And you get to move on into a better tomorrow, a better future. Without them, without the weight, without the guilt, without the shame. To know that it was what it was. It is what it is. And you are now free. You passed the task. You fulfilled the assignment. You were the vessel. Now you get to move on into freedom, into your garden of Eden, your garden of Eden, pulling your heaven down on earth. God's about to walk you into your promissory notes, your forever land, that new home, that new career, that new opportunity, that new spouse, that new lover, that new friend. You are walking into your tribe. They have been looking for you. You have been looking for them. And the two will now meet in between. By the lakeside, where the rivers flow, where you will receive your portion of wealth, notoriety, and your victory has come, my love. I know a lot of times as we age, we feel that time has run out. I'm getting too old. I'm too tired. I don't know if I can do it again. Maybe God has forgotten me. Maybe I'll have to come back. Maybe I'm being punished. Or maybe I haven't completed something. I'm here to tell you that is all false. It is all false. That is the residuals of the purging that's yet to be done. In the final release, in the final awakening, comes your ascension when you climb that mountain and finally reach that peak. Where the sun is shining and the clouds are clearing and the winds are blowing and you can feel the peace surround you. You can feel the love surround you and realize that now you are home. If this has resonated with you so far, you are exactly where you need to be on this 1st of June. A fresh new month, a new start. June is embodying the frequency of wealth. June is about calling in a harvest, manifesting success and achievement. For June represents the number 6, which is the lovers, which personifies a unity, a support, a bond, a coming together of everything that will ignite a fire in your soul and transform your life to one of unconditional love, friendship, simply by you making the decision. Everything that happened to you, although it was real, although we validated, it was non-important. It was non-important. This, you don't need to use your past as a life lesson. Put that away, because the past can now be seen not as something that was done to teach you, something that was done for you to be useful. Forget about the family, the friends, the jobs, the destruction, the towers, the chaos. Forget about the pain, the misfortune. Forget about it all, because it was not a lesson, my love. It was not to teach you. It was not to build you. It was not to forge you. You were the one that was used. Your energy was useful. You were allowing the universe to manifest through you all of that for those that were around you. So it didn't happen to you, my love. Remember, you are walking karma. So it didn't happen to you. The misfortune didn't happen to you. The misfortune happened to those who will no longer be a part of your divine celebration. Hello, Rain. Yes, Rain, I got you, beloved. The gate is open. If you would like a divine reading today, $5, $10, or $20, and you can get a reading. How you do that is in the pinned comment of the chat box. Click on the black section to the right of the yellow bar, and it will open up exactly how you get a reading today. God wants me to tell you, how do you get over? How do you make it over? How do you transform? How do you finally release and let go of all the pain, the heartache, the anxiety, the fear, the doubt? It's one simple act, one simple thought, one simple change of perspective, one simple awakening can transform all of that into a powerful energy of deliverance. And this is exactly what it is. If you will walk in karma, which you are, if you're walking judgment, which you are, if you're here to bring justice to the less, to those that truly need a healing, truly need divine intervention, truly need hope, faith, and belief, truly need support from the divine, then it did not happen to you. It happened to them. You were the reason. You were the cause that will now become the effect for those who are in opposition of your divine inheritance. So instead of seeing them abusing you, see you as the reason why now they will receive equal reciprocity in exchange for you surviving, rising above it, still shining, still pushing forward, still working for the divine, still being a supreme being of light. As you move on, you will come across and in contact with many lives. Some of those will have to meet you to receive their karma. Some of them will have to meet you because they are due judgment. Some of them have to meet you because someone else they did something to is owed justice, and that is you. If you can now close your eyes and let everything run across your mind like a movie of your life and realize that you were not there to receive, but instead to give, You will understand why it had to happen. Now those people will no longer be able to go into other people's lives in the way they were in yours. They can no longer be toxic. They can no longer hide. They can no longer attack. They can no longer manifest. They can no longer grow wealth. They can no longer receive luck. They can no longer live in peace. They are no longer hidden from the divine. You have revealed to God exactly who they are simply by standing in the light, shining on their darkness, and revealing who they really are when they were hiding, wearing a mask, behind the veil, like a snake in the grass. You were necessary in that situation, in that place, in that home, in that job, in that connection, in that relationship. You were necessary because you were the part of it that destroyed the illusion of it. So now that you understand that you were not harmed in that situation, because you're coming out shining, you're coming out being rewarded, you're coming out receiving abundance, you're coming out being celebrated by your ancestors, but you have broken curses, not only over your generation, but also over the generation that was ashamed to have them part of it. You transforming them, you breaking them down and bringing karma into their lives and transforming them and waking them up to their own ill deeds and why their life is the way that it is without you. Their ancestors are applauding you. Their ancestors are celebrating you because you have now removed that curse over their bloodline by awakening their people up to who the work they have to do on them. That was you. Now let's go ahead and pull a couple of cards from this deck. If you'd like to get a reading, you can get on the list. God want me to tell you, not only is it not over, not only is it not too late, not only has time run out, not only have you not been wasting time, you're exactly where you need to be to receive what's coming next. Living in a world that everything looks the same. Nothing will ever again seem familiar because now you're awakened and you're elevating and your soul is pouring out. Your crown is open, you're receiving downloads and wisdom and knowledge, and they're opening up your Akashic and pouring it back in. You're remembering daily who you are, what you're here to do. You're walking in and closing old doors, opening new doors. Although you'll be in this world, on this planet, and things will look the same, old things will never be familiar. Faces will change, voices will change. You can look outside your window and the sky will appear different. You will see things, see visions. Things you were afraid of, the nighttime, the shadows, the unknown, the darkness will feel more like home. And there you will see wisdom and you will see newness and you will discover everything around you will transform. Not because it has, but because you have. I rise in the morning before I even open my curtain to let the sunlight in, which I do every morning because I sleep totally in the dark. The birds are chirping outside. The sky, clouds are moving in the sky. I can see the blue coming through the clouds. The trees are dancing and blowing in the wind. And I can smell the fragrances in the air. And everything around me feels alive. I can feel the earth pulsating. And it's the same view that's been around me my whole life. But has it? It's not that the view has changed. I see it alive and living. I hear everything more profoundly and more clearly, and I can see more visually, and I can see colors and energy moving, and I can hear voices singing, and I can hear the winds breathing, and it feels different. And this is what happens to you as you tap into the energies of Gaia, as you call to the mother, as you embrace this newness, as you embrace this earth, not as chaotic or destructive or painful or less than, but to see the fullness of everything that you've missed. It's always been there. It's always been there. But when those 3D glasses fall off, when the mask falls off and the veil becomes thin and you can really see what you've really been in, this world is a beautiful place simply because you're in it. Look at the clouds and recognize the shapes that they're making, the faces, the animals, the visions that appear in the heavens and the clouds above is magical. So I just say when there's a mask falling off, confirmation, thank you, Mama. You've worn it for so long. Even you forgot what's real beneath. The mask is falling off. You've worn this mask for so long that was given since birth. Say, do this, work this, go to school, take out loans, get in debt, buy a home, get in debt, do this, and everything is, the master plan is given to you from when you step out the womb. You put on the mask to look like everyone else, to walk the plantation, the line, and you work your fingers to the bone, and life runs out, you have nothing left. The mask is falling off. You are now realizing that the vision that you've been given and how you see is not real. It's not real. You can peel it off and get a clear visual of what this earth really looks like, what people really are. You can hear the earth pulsating like a heartbeat, alive and growing all around you. Abundance of wealth is not physical money. That's part of the mask, part of the plan, part of the binding, the system, the workhorse, the donkey, whipping you like a lost sheep, following a flock. No one knows where they're going, but everyone expects to get somewhere. Where is that? Once you realize that abundance of happiness and joy and true wealth is not in a paycheck, not in a financial status, now beautiful and large and great your home, your house is, and not the fancy car you drive and put all your money in to fill up the gas tank, not the credit cards that leave you in debt, not the degrees and the certifications and everything you hang on your wall that no one cares about, that will never pay you out your worth, because those positions are no longer available in this world. Once you realize that your body and your health and the way you feed it and the way you feel and the energy and the joy that lives within your heart for life itself, to see beauty in the trees, in the ocean, in the grass, in the birds, in the flowers, and the colors, and the clouds, and the skies, and the sun. See the beauty in the earth itself, in Gaia and Mama. Once you recognize her, get in alignment with her energy, connect to her, she becomes your source, your milk and honey, your sweetness, your comfort. She provides the abundance. She gives you the resources, access to the fullness of all she provides, every land, every corner of the world. Once the mask comes off, and you realize it's time to step out of line, off the plantation, out of the scam of the house and the picket fence and 2.5 children and living in the mansion and spend your whole life acquiring stuff, things, trinkets. And we claim, oh, well, I'm leaving it to my children. I'm leaving a legacy. And that's never really what it's about. Because the children don't even ask for it. Nobody even asks them what they want. We accumulate things for them and put it in places they may not even want to live. Their purpose may be in a different country or doing this different thing, living the nomad lifestyle, traveling the world. And we spend our entire lives buying homes, buying land, buying property, leaving assets, leaving money, leaving inheritance to children who don't belong to us, that belong to God, have their own purpose, their own destiny. And when I meant to fulfill our dream of having what our parents left for us or planted in us, because they came from poverty and their parents were from poverty. And when you live in a poverty mindset, you spend your whole entire life chasing money, acquiring things to make you feel worthy of living amongst the Joneses, of proving that you were acquiring something or building something, or that you were wise, and that is not wisdom. Our children don't even get to say in what we leave them. We don't even ask them if they want it, if they'll use it. And then many get angry and upset when they spend all their years buying this home, building this home, buying this land, and the children, the next generation comes in and they sell it. They sell it all away because they didn't want it. They don't need it. It's not their destiny. It's not their plan. Living out your destiny does not mean you build what's required for the next generation, but instead building what's required for you and your purpose now. And if your purpose now is to travel the world, healing, inspiring, guiding, motivating others to awaken, to heal, to elevate, to step into their purpose, that does not require you to spend your whole entire life gathering material things that you can't carry along on the plane, on the destination, that are not needed for the purpose. But we get caught up in what we think others need us to be. We caught up in the judgment of family, and we want to show them that we did it. We want to prove to them we made it. And how is a house proving to anyone that you made it? If you die in debt, because you buy the house, but you don't own the land. So the house is not really yours. You buy the house, you pay off the mortgage, but you don't own the land. You live in a rural neighborhood or community or on a block. The land is not yours. You truly don't own the house. You paid it off for someone else to come live in it. But the house is not part of your legacy. But many believe that that is home ownership. It's not. It's a design plan to get you to pour back into the universe, into the system, so that the rich can get richer because they own the land. And even if we have a plantation and we buy land and we put a house on it, we don't own this world. We don't own this earth. We didn't create it. We're all living on borrowed time. We're all living on borrowed time, which is why when you pass away, it don't go. You can't take it. It's irrelevant at that point. What happens to it? Who needs it? Who'll be in it? Whoever will fulfill that destiny will do so or not. But this earth was created by the divine. There's no land that can be owned. There's no home ownership. There's none. That is an illusion. So Spirit wants us to pull away from the need to hoard a piece of this divine creation that doesn't belong to us. We didn't create it. We didn't manifest it. If God decides to snap fingers and crumble the entire earth tomorrow, it shall be done. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can say. That's confirmation of how little a say we have and what happens while we are here. So that's to pick up. Claim your life purpose. Tell your destiny. Wherever that is, it doesn't even matter. Wherever it is, that doesn't matter. You can do it in the United States, do it in Africa, you can do it in Asia, you can do it in Europe, you could do it in Latin America, you could do it anywhere you want, any part of the world, any state, city, country, land, the place does not matter. God says just pick a location to settle down for comfort, to have a roof, but don't see that place as somewhere you were destined to be stuck in. Allow that place to be a place to rest while you decide what your destiny is. It may be to travel around the world in a group, with a tribe, with a calling. You may be standing on stages, coaching, mentoring, awakening, guiding. You may have a storefront. You may go global. But that can be anywhere, my love. If you're constantly worried about, will I pick the right place to live? Will I be successful there? Will I be happy there? Will I be able to afford it if I go there? Will family come? Will I be alone? You need to let that go and realize that no matter where it is, If you were there, then you are in the right place. It doesn't matter where it is. It don't matter who was there. Only thing that matters is that you are comfortable enough to do what God has called you to do. That's it. And every resource, every support system, every connection, every dollar that it takes to make sure you fulfill your destiny, oh, God's going to send it to you. You should not be chasing money. You should not be chasing welfare. You should not be chasing, you should not even be chasing your life purpose. Your life purpose is already built in you. It's already written like a script on your soul. You can't find it. It don't exist somewhere. It's not in something. It's written like a script in your DNA. Long as you settle in a place of comfort and mental peace, where you can actually connect with the universe, with Gaia, with your spirit team, and have that out of body experience, and find and reconnect that cord to that home, that dimension from where you're from. That's all you need to be doing. That's life. That's the purpose. We overthink it because we're taught to overthink everything. We're taught to overthink everything. But the bottom line is one simple phrase: your life purpose is not a thing. It's not a business. It's not a practice. Your life purpose is connecting, reconnecting, establishing that relationship, reconnecting that cord, tapping back in, have that out of body experience so you can reconnect with home. Once you establish that divinity, you're in your life purpose. Because then you say, I'm ready. I'm open. I allow. I'm done searching. I'm done seeking. There's nothing left to find. I am it. You are it. You are the find. You are the find. Once you realize that everything is within and there's nothing that exists without, outside of you, that truly matters to the Most High, you're in your purpose. Now God sends you assignments. God will send you assignments. The divine sends you the work. The work is sent in. It's poured in. Wherever divine needs you to be useful, they will send it in. They will send you the location, send you the invitation, send you the map, send you the plane, send you the travel arrangements, send you the resources, the funds, the money, the divination, send you the buildings, the shops, the homes. Once you realize you standing in your purpose, once you have awakened that your purpose is only you reconnecting to home and allowing everything to flow now through that connection. Now there is a flow. There is a vessel. There is a highway that can be, a highway of receiving. It's equal give and take. You will have given of your sacrifices surrendered your entire existence to receive your purpose, to receive your assignment, to receive your rewards, your blessings. You've opened the door. So stop chasing. Stop chasing. Stop worrying. Stop overthinking it. It's not as hard as you're making it. The fear of, I don't know if I want to put myself out there. We are all already out there, by the way. And if somebody needs it, I don't want to go on a platform because I'm afraid to be seen. I don't know how to be in front of the mic, in front of the camera. My love, you're walking on the earth amongst billions of people every day. Unless you're a hermit and you live in a hole in the ground, you go to the grocery store. Don't people see you? You go to a church. Don't people see you? You walk outside. You go to the park, to the beach. You go to work. Don't people see you every day? Are people not looking at you? And you're not speaking to coworkers, strangers, neighbors every day on the bus, on the train, in your car every day already? How are you afraid to be seen when we are walking visions of reality itself? How can you be afraid to get on a camera in your own house? If you're walking outside every day to travel to work and you're being seen by thousands of people. In this lifetime, you've already been seen by millions across the world. You traveled. Have you ever traveled or went on vacation or taken a cruise or stayed in a hotel? Have you had a waiter come to your table in a restaurant? Yep. Unless the people you're around are all blind and they can't see you, which is not true. You'll be seen every day of your life already. And you speak every day of your life. You get dressed, do your hair, and you walk outside your door. And that's comfortable because you got to get to work. You don't care who sees you when you got to get to work because you got to get there. You're not even worried about who sees you on your way to work. They're on their way to work. That's what you assume. When you're in the grocery store, they're shopping. That's what you assume. Everywhere I go is what the people are doing what I do, living. We're already being seen every single day in every kind of way. Naked, half naked at the beach. If you ever wore a bathing suit, you put on shorts in the summertime. Hello? You live with your spouse, you live with your children, they see you without makeup or without your hair done. Since the day you were born, you have not been hidden from anything or anyone. So getting on camera, it's hard. I understand because I too, when I was asleep, felt that way. But then when I awakened, I was like, wait a minute. Don't people look at me every day? Hello? Aren't there hundreds of people that already know me? And my family, my friends, hello? I'm not a secret. How? That should take all that away from you. If you want to build a platform, you want to open a store, you want to start a podcast, whatever you want to do, my love, you've already been doing it every single day. Already. But instead, the only fear is now you have to lead the conversation. You have to have the information. You have to give the wisdom. That's the real fear. The fear is not being seen. The fear is the presentation and the acceptance of how it's perceived. And I'll fix that too. For all my parents that have children, I'm going to use this as an example. Or siblings. Or friends. Everyone except your parents. When you got something to say to them, don't you say it? If you wake up in the morning and the dishes ain't clean and the house ain't clean, or you go all week long and you're like, okay, this weekend we need to clean. Or, they didn't take out the chicken. They didn't go to the store to garbage. Or you go to work and somebody got their work on your workstation. It don't belong there. or you're driving on the road and somebody cuts you off and you blow your horn. Aren't you already saying whatever you want to say and not caring what they think about it? Are you really worried about the presentation when it offends you? Answer is no. Or when we offended, when we're violated, we don't care about no presentation. We coming with it. And we all, at one point in life, we've all done it. Hurt somebody else's feelings by the way we said it, but hey, they deserved it, or I was in a bad mood, and I'll say sorry later, but today it is what it is. We've all been there with our children, with our spouse, with our coworkers, with our parents when we grow up. And we don't care about no presentation. If I had to apologize later, oh well, okay, maybe I won't, because they offended me in the past. It is what it is. Today's my day. Why would you care on the camera for people that can't talk back? They make a right. If you read, that's up to you. You don't have to. You could go on by and get some moderators to do that for you so they don't disturb your message. That should clear that up. You don't worry about the presentation. Let it be authentic. Let it be raw. Let it be messy. Because whoever's going to get it, going to get in line and receive it. Because like I said, when you're in alignment with your purpose, God sends you the audience, the clients, the followers, the tribe, the resources, the access already. That's not for you to worry about. That is not your job. We like to take on God's job, confirmation, and then we get overwhelmed, and then we procrastinate. I can't do it. But God says, if you stop trying to do my part and just do your part, our part is easy. Just hit the go live, use my years of wisdom, knowledge, and education, and life experience, and just speak. That's easy. You got a voice, makes noise, that's easy. Just open your mouth and let it out. Whatever comes to you. It should be authentic, not rehearsed, not taped. It should just flow. And Spirit will give that to you. Oh, you get online, some of you know, Charisma, aka Reborn, my beloved moderator. Everybody, she has a channel, a YouTube channel. Please go follow her, support her, bigging her up, shouting her out. Well done, beloved, because she can attest that before you turn the camera on, you may be a little nervous, but then it begins to flow. It comes out. Automatically, you be like, I didn't know I had it in me. And you may start with 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. It took me a long time to even go. I was on YouTube 3 years before I even went live. It was easy to take videos because no one had to be on the live. Eventually, now I'm live. I don't even want to record videos because I like my audience. I like the feedback. I like the connection. Doing a video to me is just cold and not to judge anyone that does that. It's just not my thing anymore. I like the interaction. I like to get to know my audience. I like to see you and be part of this. It's not just me taking the message and putting it out there, and I don't care who gets it. I want to know who's getting it, how it's flowing, how it's being received, that I'm actually helping others. So live is my bag. Some people don't do live because that ain't their thing. And then, the time will grow itself. And why you go live so long? Why you gatekeeping my business? I've had people say they're going live for so long and for such little subscribers. Why are you gatekeeping my business? or anybody else's channel for that business, for that. Why are you so worried about how many hours someone's doing and how many followers they got and look, checking, see who likes it? Is that what you're doing all day? And normally the people that do that ain't got no platform. The people that reached out to me, you could go last, and they ain't got no platform at all. At all. It's because they don't want to have to, they cannot see themselves doing that much. That's too much for them already. That already gives them, the heebie-jeebies. So you put it down and it makes it more attainable for them, then they may try it. I know that's what that's about. So you let that fly. You just glad they're watching and know they're watching and they're being inspired either way. It's time. It's time, my love. Even after emptiness, life prepares a soft place for the next beginning. What did I say? It don't matter where you choose to live, to work, to travel, to go. It does not matter where you lay your head. It does not matter where you perform your business. It does not matter. When you step into your life purpose within, in connection with the divine, it is provided. You don't got to search. You don't got to look. You don't got to wait. You don't even have to ask. It shall be provided. It's part of the reward of the sacrifice. To break away from, material things and chasing the house and the car and the job and the bank account and the investments and the money and everything you claim you're leaving behind for the next generation that may not even want it, don't need it, don't care about it, because God's going to provide for them too. God's going to provide for them. They have their own destiny. Their own resources will come in. Whether or not you leave them ain't going to matter. That's just a noose around your neck holding you down to what you should be doing for you, for your crown. Whatever crown they're going to be wearing is going to come with their own rewards and blessings. It don't matter if we leave it for them. God's already got an inheritance for them. It's part of their return as well. You spend your whole life building for someone else. Materially. I'm talking about material gain for someone else. And they didn't ask you to do that. To use your entire life, your entire destiny, your purpose. They didn't ask for that. They don't need it. It's not their destiny. It was not your assignment. This says the new beginning. Your nest. And inside your nest is your family, is your tribe. Your nest is your home. It's placed on your land. It's filled with joy, happiness, abundance. It's protection. It's a net in the bird's nest. And when the mama comes in, after she lays the eggs, she brings in every single thing that's needed for those eggs to hatch healthy and fly away to one day build their own nest and have their own family. And then she, flies away to wherever she's led to go, to bask in the sun, to shed her old feathers, to gain new wings, to live abundantly and be blessed because she's already poured into the earth, and now God's going to take care of her The bird, God takes care of birds. They want for nothing. Nothing. They live a nomad lifestyle. Everything is provided. They need home. God made the trees. They need harvest and vegetation where the trees bear fruit, nuts, seeds. Everything they need is given. They live through every season and come back every season. Flourishing, happy, singing. And what do? Worry about one season, we worried about the next season already, and they ain't even here. Right now, we're worried about winter. I'm watching a video, stacking up supplies, hoarding, preparing, yada, 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 as if we know exactly that we even going to be here tomorrow. As if we know that tomorrow is promised. Next week, next month, next year. So we're packing and we're storing and we're preparing and we're doing all this stuff, wasting all this time getting all these material things for a season that ain't even here, an event that hasn't even happened, an occurrence that's not destined. It's in the mindset. It's the illusion of disaster and chaos and separation from source. But if you're connected to source energy, then you are highly protected from every element, every situation, every event, every disaster. There's nothing to worry for. There's nothing you need, nothing you have to do. If God needs to move you because something is impending where you are, then it shall be done in miraculous ways. You never ask how it happened. It's a peace that surpasses all understanding. We rest in it. We believe in it. We own it. And there is nothing other than what it is. So you're worried about nest. The only thing you need to be tapping into is energy that will place that nest and then walk you into it safely, comfortably, providing all your needs. You are the rose that grew from beyond, from in between the cracks. This is a miracle. This is an anomaly. This is a miracle of God, of the divine self. For we know flowers need dirt, soil, rain, fertilizer, shade to grow. They need to be cultivated and but for a rose to grow out a crack on the sidewalk, people will stop in awe and take pictures and leave comments and post. They will post it and share it all across the world. Look at this miracle of the divine itself. It grew from impossible circumstances and in an impossible environment. It's glowing and it's healthy and it's strong and that is you. You are the divine's miracle. And no matter the environment, no matter the situation, no matter the place, the occurrence, the season, you will always bloom and grow. You will always shine and glow. You are God's miracle walking. If God needs to crack open the earth, the concrete, so that you can rise and be seen globally across nations by all civilizations, cultures, generations, because that's your divine purpose, to bring beauty and awe and wisdom, to show this kind of energy is manifested, to show the world the miracle, the power, divine action of God Himself for it to happen is to allow the universe, to allow people, everyone that lives in the universe, of this universe, to show them the power and the miracles that can be performed by the divine. This is faith. This is hope. This is life. This is renewal and restoration of life itself. This is you. This is what you embody. There's no place. There's nowhere. There's no situation. There's nobody. There's no occurrence that can destroy you, can break you, that can stop you from growing, blooming, rising. Nothing and no one. You are a miracle manifestation of the divine itself. Nothing can stop that but your refusal to believe in who you are and the power that's been invested in you. You are a resource. You are a divine resource for others to see. God performs miracles every day. So why not me? If he did it for her, if he did it for him, why not me? Why not mine? Why not now? That is who you are. You are to walk, you are to talk, you are to shine, smile, laugh, glow, shake hands, hug, comfort, mentor, so that people know that the joy God is putting you, the faith that you carry, the strength that you built, the fire that you survived, the pressure that you took that forged you into a diamond. You are to show others that if God did it for her, for him, why not for me? I want to be that. I want to do that. I deserve that. And that when your assignments come to learn from you and to share space and time with you, to listen, to heal with you, to connect with you, to be taught by you, that's your life purpose. That is your life purpose. Now, you can open up a storefront and you can make candles and make jewelry and be an herbalist. You can read tarot. You have a platform, a podcast. You can make clothing and dolls, and you can build temples. You can do all of that. You can do all of that. Those are spiritual hobbies. Those are spiritual hobbies that come along with the divine assignment. You are the divine assignment. Those are hobbies. They're bringing some extra income. They put out some cups they got to fill up. They give us some bonuses, some surplus to make us happy to see that we are achieving we are seen. They give us the reward, the blessings. But those are divine hobbies, my love. You can do all that. But don't let that be so much that takes over your voice, your healing touch, your inspiration, your presence in the world. You can stay trapped inside, and I've been guilty of this. Being trapped inside for too long, in hermit mode, isolation. We're building, we're planning, we're taking notes about the business and the platform and what we're going to do and putting things together. And this is what I'm going to be. And we're gathering supplies. And we're doing so much of that in isolation. That's not the purpose. The purpose is outside. The purpose is in the universe, on the land, walking and talking and meeting and greeting and inspiring, upfront and personal. It's working with tribe, and it's connecting in the community. It's inspiring the youth and the generation. It's being a presence to connect with nature. All the hobbies, You spend too much time building the hobbies indoors, you're missing the calling, my love. The hobbies are what you do after you spend the hours in nature and you spend outside and come inside now to eat, to rest, to rejuvenate, watch a little movie and sip a little tea, a little wine, light your little candles, and sit by your altar. And at the end of the day, you hear God say, "It is well. It is well. Rest, my love. For tomorrow, we send you back into the world, into the universe. Your sanctuary, your home is a resting place. It's not where the assignment is built. It's not where the assignment happens. It's where the hobbies happen. Okay, I've done all that. Okay, I don't want to watch TV right now. So I'm gonna dress some candles because somebody that will need them. I'm gonna stitch these dolls. I'm gonna finish working on this artwork or this music or this song. I'm gonna finish writing this book. I'm gonna do a chapter today or a page today. That's in between work. That's what fulfills you in your hobby. Because you can't be outside 24/7. You ain't gonna live on the corner. You ain't gonna live on the corner. You're not gonna be constantly available. Winter time, you're gonna be inside. Winter stillness, the season of true isolation because there's snow outside, a blizzard, and winter stillness is when the hobbies increase. Now you can be at your workstation and get your stuff together, and hello, you have a whole season to build your business and put it out there on an Etsy or Shopify or Wix or on platform. You have a whole season to do it. That's planting your seeds so that when spring comes and we get back outdoors and we collect that summer harvest, the seeds already been put in the ground. The platform is built. The storefront is up and running. Everything is done. Now that I'm blooming with the flowers, I'm back outside. I'm traveling. I'm learning. I'm studying. I'm growing. We can't be inside all year. That's what winter stillness is for. So somebody needs to know that. Don't confuse your hobbies, your spiritual hobbies, with your life purpose, because they are definitely separate. And I too had to learn this, and I'm still learning. I started with the hobbies. Well, after the awakening, something is bothering my foot. After the awakening, I started with the hobbies first because after the awakening, most of us are not ready to run back outside. You know, family's gone, ex is gone, adult children are gone, the job is gone, and we don't necessarily want to run back outside. We like our peace. We like the isolation. It's quiet. We're still healing, and while we're protected, so we may start the hobby first, and that's okay because you get grounding in what you want to do. So put out those cups, but you can't stay stuck in that. That's not the grand assignment. Okay, Rain, I'm gonna take a pause, and we're gonna give Rain her divine message. If you'd like to book a reading, you can do it now. $5, $10, $20, Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat. I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to give Rain her divine message. There is a message. Well, in the tarot, whatever comes out, comes out. But my guidance is to give you a message of that will lead you into your divine assignment, not your spiritual hobby. So the tarot will be what you need to know according to what's going on in your life. But no matter what, reading your book today, whether it's 5, 10, or 20, I will give you also cards from Echoes of the Soul. Of course, if you book a 10 and 20, you also get, the 20 gets a free gift, which is a deck that I'm gonna choose. All right, so we will begin with Arena. Opening up the sanctuary, inviting the ancestors of the highest light to come in and give us divine guidance and wisdom as we now tap into the personal reading, asking your ancestors to give you what you need to know, to see, to understand. Happy June 1st. June, by the way, represents some calendar days. June 1st is what they call in the spiritual world is the day to flip a coin. That's associated with June, which means June represents a season of abundance. So today, and it should be the closest coin money to gold will be a penny. That's copper. Don't use a silver. Don't use a nickel, dime, or quarter. I would use a penny, unless you have a gold coin somewhere. Say, you can ask your spirit team any question and flip that gold coin, and it can be one about abundance and fertility. June 1st is Flip a Gold Coin Day. It's also two other days. It's also Grandchild Day. If you have a grandchild, today is Grandchildren Day. A day to honor your grandchildren. I don't bake a cake, buy a cake, cook cookies, muffins, I don't know. Buy them some candy, a sweet treat. Give them a sweet treat, something you don't usually give them. It could be, and if it's not, if you prefer grapes, a grape treat for June 1st would be grapes or cherries, something that comes in bundles. It represents fertility. If you don't have a grandkid and you would like a grandchild, no, I ain't gonna say that, because that means you can't have the child. So I'm not gonna put that on your kid. Let me rewind that. But that is definitely not up to us. But it's Grandchild Day. So if you have grandkids that don't live near you, call them up. Maybe send them a dollar cash out for a candy bar or something. And if you can't get grapes and cherries, red apples are good for abundance and fertility, or peaches, or figs, if they like figs. I don't know too many young people that like figs. That's an old school treat. Okay, Arena. This one's for Arena. And everyone will get one card from this deck. Okay, Arena. Arena, you got the Hermit and Three of Pentacles. And I understand why you got Crossroads. Arena, are you online looking for work? Have you been on doing research online looking for work? This would be a great time, Arena, in the month of June to go online and do some research when it comes to work, because God's going to put someone in your view and connect you with someone that wants you to work for them. It's a great time to look for work, an opportunity for a door to be open to gain income, because God's going to align you with the right person that's looking for you to work for them. Because this is teamwork, making the dream work, and this is the online investigation. So put yourself out there. God's going to connect you with the perfect opportunity for work at Crossroads, and there may be multiple positions that you're going to have to make a decision to make. You don't need to know the whole path, just your next step with courage. Well, it goes without saying, I find with my third eye, if you're looking for a spiritual destiny and alignment arena, this is a psychic investigator. This is a seer. Now, there are many ways to be a seer, to investigate through psychic ability. Number one is a tarot reader. That's the one most common that we know. Is a seer through peering in and investigating knowledge and wisdom for others through psychic ability. Through tarot reading is one. The second could be a podcast. If you're an oracle and you don't need cards, because I am an oracle, I'm an anointed oracle, a prophet that can use tarot cards. It has used tarot cards for so long that now I can teach tarot. But I began as an oracle. So my first calling was to do a podcast. But at the time I didn't have the equipment, so I'm like, anyway, Arena. You have some psychic ability as a seer. And with this teamwork, making the dream work, you may want to research online a group or network with some kind of group that does the same thing as you. I told you this before in one of my other readings, that in the dimension, in the realm from where you came, where you originated, it's in a sisterhood, a coven of nomads, like wanderers across the earth. They're prophets, they prophesied, they reveal, they work with Gaia. This right here could also be somebody online looking up information about you because they want to invite you into something. Like I said, right now you can feel like you have so many options available, but you don't know which way to go. This is the crossroads, just like the hangman, where well, no, this is two of swords. A decision that needs to be made, a choice you're going to have to make. It's time, my love, for you to buckle down and realize there is no destination. There is no perfect destination. There is no perfect place. Whichever direction you choose is exactly the right direction, because you're actually not choosing. It's already being chosen for you. See, we get caught up in actually believing that we have a choice, because we got free will. You can choose. Well, no, we actually believe that a lot of times. When it comes to spirituality, your destiny is, that's why they call it destiny, because it's already written. You're just walking the steps in the path that's put before you to arrive at something already destined to happen. That's why God says, let go. The control is mine. If you surrender to me, I'm going to put you there. I'm going to take you to it. I'm going to give it to you. I'll open it up. Give up control thinking that you need to choose. You just simply need to flow. If it comes to you more than one time, if you can't, if, you keep, if a place keeps coming to you more than one time, you can't let go of it. You can't get rid of it. But you still say you're unsure. But it keep coming. It keep knocking on your door. It keeps telling you. And you, well, I'm not sure. Not sure about what? It's like God saying, how much more proof do you need? You are a divine supreme being. You have psychic abilities. You are a seer. You need to search within and go within and make a decision and know that whichever way you choose, whatever you decide to do, is exactly how it's supposed to be. Because when you're anointed, you can't choose wrong. When you're anointed, you can't make a wrong choice. Wherever you are is where God has put you. And wherever He's put you, you will make the best of it. Because destiny says that is your divine inheritance. It comes with the anointing. You don't need to know the whole path. You don't need to see you at the end. You don't need to wonder if it's going to be successful. You don't need to wonder if you're going to win, if it's going to be the right choice. No, you don't need to know all that, Raina. You need to know that God is saying, no matter where I go, no matter what I do, God got my back. So I'm just going to do it and do it the best I can. Because I'm doing it in connection with home. And home wants the best for me. You have a whole sisterhood, a whole clan, Rain, protecting you, guiding you, surrounding you, working with you. It don't matter what you choose, beloved. It's going to be exactly what's best for you. You just simply move. You need to know if I should be a tarot reader, if I should do this, if I should do that, which one is going to bring me the most money or the most success. You're already a high thinking being already. That's your answer. I think, therefore it is, and therefore I am. So no matter what I do, I am the success. I am the victory. I am the goal. I achieve all, for I'm all knowing and all seeing. I can't miss nothing, and nothing can miss you, beloved. There's nothing you can miss. You're all seeing and all knowing. You are the psychic, you're God's psychic investigator. You have a way, you have access to peer into the future and to see things that other people cannot. But if you pull away from the distractions of the world and whatever is going on, whatever don't matter, whatever happened, whatever ain't no more, and all yada 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 going on in this whirlwind of confusion, you will see that none of that matters. It didn't matter then, and it don't matter now. It don't. It serves no purpose in where you're going. That's why you're standing alone. That's why you were standing alone in the sun. That is the sun. Hello. There's no darkness around you. There's nothing hidden. There's nothing you can't see. It's time for you to network. It's time for you to partner, collaborate. Teamwork makes the, and if you're looking for work and you need work right now, God says, get online and just pick. Get online, put yourself out there, not pick. Get online, put yourself out there, and turn off. God's going to navigate through all those choices and choose the one for you. And they're going to come and call you. Don't be calling around, checking on it. Don't be letting on you're still interested. Don't do none of that. You put yourself out there, you apply for it, and you turn the computer off and go drink your tea and eat your snacks. You give God a chance to look through each one and pick out the best one and have them call you up. Can you come in? Are you available? When you're ready? When can you start? You're no longer aligning with the energy that chases nothing. Break that habit. God says, if you trust me enough to stop chasing, I'm going to give you everything you want. But while you're running, I'm not catching up. So slow down, sit down, and watch God perform miracles in your life. I say, Rain, things I love, beloved, on this new journey. Yeah, honey. Yeah, the crossroads, a very important time in your life. But know that you are not choosing alone. God is guiding you to what will feel like home. You just go. And know wherever it is, that's where home shall be. Safety, comfort, luxury, abundance, protection, all that. Because wherever you are is where it is. And so more to be. All right, Charisma, aka Reborn. I see you, beloved. All right, Charisma, you're next. This is the last call. If you would like a reading, $5, $10, $20. Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat. It's the last call. After this, I will finish the collective reading. Let y'all go enjoy your June 1st. Flip your coin. Bless your grandchildren with some sweet treats. Don't be giving them kids something that's not sweet. They kids. Let them be kids for a minute. Ice cream truck come by your house. Send them outside, get some ice cream. Stop talking about what you want to eat, what you can't have, what's this and what's that. When we little, it was fine for us. When we were young, it was fine for us. All of a sudden, we become old and bitter, and it's too dirty, and that ain't that, and this and this. Let them kids be kids. God protected us. We ain't die, and neither will they. Oh, they can't eat off the truck, and they can't have this, and they can't have that. Get out of their way. Whoever needs to hear that. That truck was dirty when we were growing up too, and we ate it every single day. If Mr. Sophie is still around when God says so. Children deserve to be children. We get old and bitter and, and stop letting kids be kids. Get out their way. Let them enjoy his life. And life is too short. Maybe you can't eat ice cream or you got sugar or yeah. So that's that. This is supposed to become my ass still outside, in line with kids. All right, Charisma. This one's for you, my love. Jan Charisma, your ancestors got a lot to say. I know you're supposed to $5, but y'all know I'm disciplined. So when they say, now there's a message they want to give you, my love, and I'm giving it. Woo! Charisma. All right, my love. Everybody knows that I shouted out Charisma. She has an online platform on YouTube. Please go and subscribe to Reborn YouTube and support our girl, our soul tribe family member, Charisma. You got 5 of Pentacles. Lack, scarcity, abandonment, rejection, neglect. Coming to an end, my love. Limits, less than, scarcity, lack. Coming to an end, my love. Because we got the Chariot. You got 2 major arcana here. You got the Chariot. You got the Chariot and the Magician. These are 2 major arcana. That means this is a life-changing events that are on the way. These represent major shifts that are about to happen in your life. You've been in a period of lack, maybe some setbacks financially, having just enough, but not really having enough to live a good life, the life you see. Because we got an offer here. We got an offer from the universe because you have taken action. Now the wands is action because you have taken action, and we know you have because I announced it today. You have taken some kind of inspired action, a move forward. There's an offer that's being made. This Magician is manifestation. Something is about to be manifested into your life to take you out of this lack mentality, out of this scarcity, out of this not having enough, and something is moving in fast. The Chariot, this is the fastest moving card in the tarot deck. This is success, and this is achievements coming in. Because the card you got was Lightning Branch. This is a tower, but this is a good tower. This tower is bringing transformation. The ashes of the past will now be used to form new building blocks, new bricks for your new empire. And it says, sometimes your awakening does not bloom, it erupts. This is going from an awakening to an ascension like overnight. This is like overnight success, my love. This is going from the awakening to the ascension like overnight. There are offers coming in, and these offers are heartfelt. Your awakening does not always bloom, it erupts. Every tower moment that you experience, every chaotic moment, every destructive energy, I don't care if it's people, places, or things, have now sent you spiraling into a divine ascension. They were necessary. The tearing away, the tearing down was all necessary for you to receive this crown. For you to receive this crown, my love. Now there will be inspired action. Someone that's going to be watching you, someone that's going to watch you, find you, see you, is going to reach out to you and make you an offer. Whatever this offer is, it's going to bring in some kind of success. And this has to do with money and finance. I'm nosy. And there you are on the bottom of the deck. Somebody either already watching or gonna find you, because you're manifesting some kind of new energy, beloved. You're walking in a new energy, and somebody's going to discover you and make some kind of offer to you. This looks like someone coming in and being very generous. Someone coming in and being very generous, offering you something. Ooh. This part, charisma, whoever this is, that's going to reach out to you to offer you. This is kindness, love, it looks like. Friendship, something heartfelt, something genuine. It looks like somebody's about to take some kind of action to make you some kind of heartfelt offer. It's going to take you out of this lack. Manifesting success, and whoever this is plans on being successful in their approach. And I must say, my love, this may be somebody that already knows you. This could be somebody from your past that already knows you, that rediscovers you or sees you, to take some kind of action and reach out to you. But what they're coming to offer you is a way for you to get out of lack. So they could be some money or a financial blessing. This could be somebody in the past that already. This could be somebody that already put you in the tower or caused a tower happen in your life. that gets a twist. It's like a twist of fate. Maybe somebody has a conscious awakening. This almost looks like somebody that abandoned you in your past. This looks like, charisma, this looks like somebody that abandoned you in the past. They may be wanting to reach out. Seeing you, watching you, how you've healed, how you've grown, how you've matured, and now may want to give you something. Take an action, take a heartfelt offering to you, to give you something, to get you out of lack. This gonna shock you, charisma. But whatever this is, it's gonna shock you. You may not believe it. You may wonder if you can trust it. I don't see no reason here not to trust it. What they're offering you in this cup, somebody that may feel like they were immature in the past, emotionally immature, and maybe they've grown and they've matured and they've had some kind of conscious awakening to do right. Yeah, somebody has gone through an awakening and had and didn't feel too good about what they've done in the past. And now they may be coming through to make you an offer to help get you out of this. This is somebody from your past. You already know this person. You already know this person, and this person is from your hometown or where you grew up, or your, this is like, so when you grew up, when you were young, you've known this person when you grew, a hometown when you grew up. It's not an old friend. This is somebody from way, way back that grew up with you, that knows about you. It's watched how you grown and is looking at you differently, and they have some kind of conscious awakening, and now they want to come in and do right. Someone that wants to, they may want to invest in what you are achieving. They want, looks like they want to invest in what you are achieving to help you, help it be successful. Right, my love. I could read this all day, but I can't. I could read all day, but I can't. Thank you, Charisma. I'm sure Spirit will awaken you more to whatever this is soon enough. But it looks like somebody wants to do right. Somebody that abandoned and neglected you, they may now want to come in because they're definitely watching you. They know about you, and you're online now, so somebody may have discovered you. But it may be a conversation you'll have with this person, or it may
get together and share a meal or something and hash something out. But looks like somebody from your hometown, somebody you grew up with, somebody from your past. You were very close to this person at one point before you weren't. So I do see, I see you mending some old fences with someone. And I ain't gonna lie, this person may or not have been, but let me just, I clearly saw, I clearly saw this, I clearly saw soulmate energy. I don't know if this is the father of your child or children, but it gave me soulmate energy. Now, soulmates can be friends. That friend that was family, but I clearly saw soulmate energy in that. So somebody may want to reach out to you and make something right. But I didn't see any ill intentions in them. It looked like somebody has had a conscious awakening about what they've done, and they want to make something right. But this is definitely somebody that abandoned you in the past. They caused a heavy tower moment in your life. Now the person wants to come around and take some action to make some heartfelt connection, to return something, to give you something, to bless you with something. Because they see how much you've grown, they see what you're achieving. And they may want to invest in that. I'm going to leave that there. I'll leave that there, beloved. Okay, so I did charisma rain. I don't see anybody else. I don't see anyone else. So I'm going to go ahead and start closing out the collective reading. Thank you for those who have tapped the like button today. Thank you for those who have entered the chat and engaged. Thank you for the generosity. If you'd like to donate to the channel, my Amazon wish list and my escrow are attached. You can send me a tarot deck or other tools of divination that are used for the channel that are in there. You can buy me a $5 cup of coffee. That link is also attached. If you'd like to book offline with me, my website is up and running. It's in the description box of every video. You book through my website and pay through the website and connect with me by email if you like. If you have questions. For those that participate in yesterday's full moon ceremony, I have to say I woke up this morning and our candles were burning so bright. The fire flamed so high. I was elated. Every single one is burning bright. The flames are high. They're dancing. They're manifesting. Like the ancestors are on it. The vessels are clear, undisturbed. Mama is working. I don't know, is Santana in the room? That's Santana? I don't think she's in the room. If you have not hit the like button, please do so. Yes, spell of love. Yes, spell of love. Love begins within your heart. When you open to kindness, it radiates outward and transforms everything it touches. This is about opening up your heart to receive love. And the only way to open up your heart to receive love is through forgiving past love, old love. A time for forgiveness and remembering it did not happen to you, it was for them. You're walking karma, you're walking judgment. You bring justice. And although it may come through a painful ending, through a tower moment, and you may feel the brunt of that tower ending, you're the one that gets to go on and be happy, healthy, wealthy, and walk into your calling. They are on karma's list to receive judgment and justice for whatever they did to a starseed. So understanding that you were useful in transformation of others' lives, that you will have the heart that heals, that the strength that goes on, you have the ability to bounce back, you are the come up, God rewards you, you have the favor, it's a calling on your life. Then there's no reason not to forgive. But they were supposed to do what they've done. That is the only way justice could, that's the only way they could be transformed. They had to do it. They had to show who they were. They had to prove to God that they were less than. They had to be dealt with. That they would do this. They could do this. And this is what they strive to do in their lives. God put you in the way because you actually were untouchable. Had it not been you and somebody else, that person probably would have been taken out easily. But you were different. You were unbreakable. You were irreplaceable. So once you understand that it did not happen to you, it happened to them, because in your absence, once you walk away, once you detach, once God separates you and puts you in a place of healing and restoration to bless you for surrendering and sacrificing to that assignment, they get to live a life of regrets, remorse, anguish, karma. So just be happy that they are, and you are who you are, and you could, in that you should easily be able to let that go. And if they come back around, you are the exalted, you are the anointed. If they come back around, there's no harm done to you. There's nothing you should hold on to. There's nothing you should, they're coming back on their knees. They're coming back in regret with their head held down. They're coming back in shame and guilt. You're glowing, you are shining, you're elevating, you're manifesting. It's not for you to look down upon them or to laugh at their demise or to be glad about their justice or their karma. Just look upon them as something God needs to heal, something God needs to work on, something God needs to correct. Allow them to speak. Allow them to purge, to give you their worth. You can take it with a grain of salt. For you listening, understanding, and knowing who they are and what was done, it's not a reconciliation, it's not a reunion. It's God showing you did exactly what you were meant to do. That's God, that's the reward God gives you. But when they come back and their shame, their guilt. Hello, thank you, my love. When they come back and their shame and their guilt, and their, however they come back to you with their tail tucked between their legs, It's not for reconciliation on your part. It's not for reunion on your part. God will never put them back in your life. God is showing you your reward by showing you the work was done. Look what you left behind. Look what they now have to deal with themselves. Look at themselves going with their lives without you in their future. The work is done. So forgive and open up your heart for the next one and for them that were left behind. Because now all they have left for you is your ear to listen. They have no other access into your life whatsoever. So if you give them nothing but your ear to listen, to understand now in their pain, that's, you can take it with you and know that wherever you go, oh, your work gets done. Oh, your work gets done. So somebody reach out. Don't be like, oh my God, they're reaching out. Don't get back in your bag of bitter memories. They're reaching out. They're calling. I'm not saying go meet up, go celebrate in your other house. I ain't saying that. Distance and boundaries are necessary for certain individuals. I ain't saying break that. I ain't saying bend your back. I'm saying if somebody reaches out to you, or they send you an email, or they send you a text, or the phone rings, and you pick it up, and they just want to speak, they want to apologize, they want to purge, whether it's real or not, if you just listen to what they have to say, it's your closure. God is giving you the reward of closure. So now you can say, thank you, I understand, but this is the end. This is where we finish. I wish you well as you move on. I hold no animosity, but I'm done. I thank you for reaching out. I'll accept you apologize, but there's nothing left that I need. And then you know what kind of freedom that is when you hang up that phone, knowing that you took back your power, that they did not leave with it, that they did not get to keep it. Now you move on with your life, and there's nothing left to overthink about. The gate is closed. The gate is closed. When God sends you your closure, do not run away from it. Don't be in your feelings. Rise above. Take your closure and move on with your happy life. They have to move on without you. They'll never get another you. You are irreplaceable. They'll never get another you. But you will. They'll not only get another you, but a better you. Because the better you is now attracting the better you. Now you get your true soulmate. And you realize when you close that gate, they kept nothing. So get your closure. Answer that phone, take that phone call. Don't sit and have coffee. Don't hook up at each other's house. But you can have a conversation. They can let it all out. You can listen. You ain't got to respond if you have nothing left to say. You have nothing left to give, nothing left to say, but you can listen. All right, beloved. You see, you have a good day. Okay. Just hit me up on the way. Just hit me up on the way. Okay. You can listen to understand them. Do not listen to respond. You have nothing left to say, nothing left to give. You don't owe them anything. They're lucky they even getting your time. That's it. Don't get triggered. If you feel like you're being triggered, like that's why they calling you, just say, you know what? Thank you for calling, but I'm done. Good luck to you. Hang up the phone and then block them. Because spell of protection. You are surrounded by divine light and love. Even when the world feels heavy, know that you are held safely within sacred energy. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing that anyone can do. You understand? There's nothing that anyone can do. You've been elevated, assigned, anointed, protected, cloaked. And when you know that, they can't trigger you. They can say whatever they say. Inside you're laughing. Because you know better. Because you know that while you are listening, your ancestors are listening. And you're laughing. Because you know that if it's meant to attack you, that they're writing it down as they speak. And again, nothing but assignment. Nothing but walking karma. Nothing but walking. Inside you say, oh, you ain't learned the first time? I'm going to let you keep talking. Because my ancestors are taking notes. I'm giving karma assignments. Let them. It's just more rewards for you. Don't be triggered. Inside you should be giggling, laughing. I said giggling, laughing, and I said you should be laughing. Inside you should be like, all right, karma, here's some more food. There should never be a time that anyone should be able to trigger you anymore. Because you know that every deed that is done, every weapon that is formed, every tongue that rises, your ancestors are listening in the background, taking notes. And you should be relishing that you're providing more food for karma, and karma will reward you every time. Oh, when you get there. Oh, when you get there. What a beautiful place it is, my love. What a beautiful place it is to be. When they call you up, or when they invite you over, or when they post or comment, when they do something to trigger you, and inside you have a field day, because you know who's really listening, who's really reading, who's really taking in, and you're letting you go and letting God, here you go, there they are. It's a beautiful place to be. And you know what happened? The more, every time they come for you, the more they come for you, the more automatically karma will arrive. And they'll start to say, okay, wait a minute. Every time I come for them, every time I hurt them, every time I bother them, why does shit keep happening to, Eureka? And they'll stop. It will no longer be you. They're not coming for you. They're not attacking you. So they'll know instant. Karma is instantly on that ass. And eventually they will understand, I better stop. Because this is escalating. This is getting too much. Why is this happening every single time I talk to them or get in contact with them or get next to them? They will get it. You are the great awakening. So be that. And be comfortable in it. Be comfortable, be strong in it. Be confident and be brave in it. Don't you ever let them think they won. Don't you ever let them think they won. By dimming your light, or stop, or not exposing them, or not speaking your truth, or not showing up. Don't let them think they won because you're afraid to tell it, afraid to share it, afraid to expose it because here they come, let them come. That's what they're supposed to do. Because when they come, it's more than just you waiting for them to arrive. Put it out there, let it be known, reveal it. Because if they didn't want to be known, they didn't want to be revealed, then they shouldn't have done it. Hello, expose it. Tell your truth, walk in your truth, let it be messy. Because when you do it with bravery and confidence, the only thing it does is show them you're not afraid. It shows them you believe in your power, you believe in your God, you stand with faith. When you dim down, or you're afraid, or you come in fear, or you sugarcoat, they know you're scared. Thank you, beloved. Yeah. When you come strong, come proud. When you come busting in the door like a warrior with a sword on your back, you know that your tribe is on your side. They know it too. Because you know what? The devil only attacks fear. Or the devil don't attack strength. Oh no. The devil don't attack strength. That ain't no fun. The devil attacks fear. It feeds off fear. Don't give him your fear. Don't give him your tears. Don't give him your time or your energy. Let him stalk, troll, watch, gossip. Let them do what they're supposed to do. And you keep on doing what you're supposed to do. And watch to see which one God blesses and which one karma addresses. Or you'll see it. Or you will see it. If you don't get to see it up close and personal, you'll understand it when people go missing, or you hear about funerals, or people put in the grave. If you don't get to see it up and close and personal, you'll hear about it. What happened to this one? What happened? So you didn't know. No, you didn't know because you were in your peaceful abode. But God will always bring you the closure you need. You ain't got to go get it. You ain't got to wait for it. And wait for that apology that will never come. Not the way you expect it. Even if they don't tell it to you. Even if they don't tell it to you, they're going to give it to God. Begging and pleading for help. Even if they don't give it to you, they're going to give it to God, and God's going to give it back to you tenfold. So don't sit around waiting for people to feel sorry for what they've done to you. Don't sit around waiting for people to apologize for what they've done to you, or return what they took or what they stole, or make amends. Don't sit around and wait for that, because they'll take that to God first before they take it to you. And the pain, the fear, the misery, the karma, they're going to go to God first on their knees, begging for help and forgiveness before you. But God's going to make sure you get that back. God's going to let you know that they came. God's going to let you know they came. And they asked. And they begged. And you'll find out. So don't sit around and wait for it. Go live your life. somewhere else with someone else doing something else. Don't be out here. Don't be out here chasing justice. People wear out their whole life chasing justice. Somebody with they gotta get it back. They got I'm waiting for them to get it back. Don't do that, beloved. Because justice don't belong to us. We don't control it. We don't own it. We can't give it. Don't waste your time trying to figure it out whether or not they're going to need it. Or they got it when they lost you. Is that not enough? They got their karma. Justice was served when they lost attachment, connection to you, to the resource, to the gift, to the light, to the abundance that comes with you. Is that not enough? It should be. It should be. Sometimes that's got to be enough. Sometimes that's got to be enough. And if that's not enough, then you don't know who you are and how valuable you are. You don't know how much of a blessing you carry. If the loss of you is not enough karma for them, then you don't even know who you are. And you should start there by figuring that out. It's just the loss of me, and absolutely enough, because I know what comes with me. I know what's attached to me. I know what you get when I walk in. So when I'm gone, beloved, that don't stay. They can't keep that. That comes along with me. That's connected to my DNA and my bloodline. So I know how profound that loss is. That's just a domino effect. It's a domino effect. And that is more than enough. Don't go chasing what was stolen, what was taken. No, the old me wanted to do that. Because I thought that had value in it. And it does not. The value is what God replaces and restores once I'm gone and detached from that. That's the value. That's the inheritance. That's true wealth. So the loss of you, beloved, is more than enough. It begins the domino effect. Sometimes you got to be okay with simply the fact that they lost you and everything that comes with the blessing that is you, that they'll never replace or get back. If you value yourself more than life itself, then you know there's nothing that you can receive from them that's going to replace the loss that they will feel when you're gone. Nothing. Not child support, the alimony, not the house, the land, nothing. Spiritual inheritance is called spiritual inheritance, which means God holds it, protects it, restores it, replaces it with greater, better. They cannot steal that. They may think they won the war because it looks sunny on their side of the fence. Battle is not yours, but you will get the victory in the end for giving it over. Saying, I've done all I can do. I'll play my part. Have your way, oh God. Heal my heart. Heal my mind. Resurrect my soul. Get me back in line. Take care of that. everything I left behind, what is mine, return and replace it, and multiply it tenfold, and let it go. And just watch and wait. And see the gates open up and the flow coming in. It will blow your mind. Stop chasing these 3D dollars and pennies and cents. It's going to last you a year, maybe a year, if that. Maybe God took the house away because if you moved in that house, you burned down in that house. Do you know why God took the house, kept the house from you having it, holding it? It's probably cursed. It's probably cursed. God says, no, let them have them pennies. Let them have them come. Let them have that old dying foundation. What I got for you is a mansion that I am building and preparing. And I'm going to move you right into it. If you at a table, they will have to watch from outside the gate. When all is gone and torn away and blown away and they have nothing left, and you're sitting in a mansion, and your life is resurrected because you are a supreme being, you wait for that. Because that's your divine inheritance. That's your spiritual inheritance. Not some house, not some brick and mortar that you inherited on paper so well. No. That's their inheritance. That's their crumbs. Your divine inheritance, tenfold, right? Tenfold. You wait on God. You wait on the divine. You wait for that. Stop fighting over something that was never meant to be yours in the first place. Family fighting over it. Family fighting over it. And people hiding and lying and scheming, scamming, stealing. No, you don't belong in that. Let them have it. God's going to burn it to the ground. And use that same ashes to build your mansion. Let them have it. Stop crying, fighting, worrying. Stop. If it was meant to be yours, anointed, it would be. Nothing don't miss an anointed child of God. Nothing misses you. Nothing. Nothing that is your in alignment with your destiny. Nothing. Let them have it. Let them have it. Let them share it. Let them tear each other apart to get it. It was purchased in blood money. It was purchased with blood money anyway. It was purchased with toxicity and drama and chaos and separation and divorce and death. That's what bought it. Let them have it. Stop fighting for what God has already taken away, stripped away, kept you away, protected you from. Stop pushing God to have it when God says that's not the one. I got something better for you, my love. But if you wait on me and believe in me and understand, live in a peace that surpasses all understanding, I will give you rest. And a king size luxury of with all the fluff, you will sleep in a pillow every single night and never go without. And when they come knocking on your door, I'm going to send you closure. I'm going to let you see why and why not. I'm going to let you see it. I'm going to let you see it. And you're going to be so grateful. Oh my God, you're going to be so grateful that you dodged that bullet. Some have already, some are already in the ground. Some are already gone. Some have already died. Some are trying to get that. Don't you add your name to that list. Don't you add your name to that list. God says, if you surrender the old, allow me to bring in the new, I will shock you. I will shock you, amaze you at what I can do. Let them have that, whatever's falling to the ground, barely standing up, haunted from corner to corner with death, and you don't want no parts of that. You don't want that. A lot of people want to win. Think that's victory. That is not victory. That's not a win. That's just more drama in your life. That's all that is. Something built on chaos is going to die in chaos. So, walk away. God, I hear you got a list. God, I hear you got a list and replace it. Replace it. Now, when you from my mansion, I give up on what is in mine. All right, beloved. I think I've talked long enough. Yo, time can get away. You wonder why? Because the time, when you're on God's time, it don't feel like you wait forever. When you're on God's time, it don't feel like hours. It feels like a moment in time. Give me one moment in time when I'm faced with all I can be. Is that when you in one moment in time? Listen to that song after this video. YouTube it. Turn it up loud. One Moment in Time by Whitney Houston is a channel song for today's ending of live. Thank you to everyone that came and joined the live. To my beautiful moderators, my Soul Tribe family members. If you want to join the Soul Tribe, it's only $3.99 per month to join our tribe and our movement, to network and partner with us, to group up, get involved in the plans that are yet to come, to be a part of belonging, supported, acknowledged, and surrounded by loving individuals. Hit the join button, $3.99 per month. It supports the channel. I'm here 6 days a week giving out free content as well as discount, extra content, yada, yada, yada. I am Mistress of the Gates Tarot, Goddess Alicia. Many of you know me. Thank you to my new subscribers. We went in 2026. There's nowhere but up from here, guys. So, you're ready to get out there. You're ready to build that platform. You're ready for those spiritual hobbies. Put out your cups. You're worried about being seen. We already see you. Everybody outside, everywhere you go, you've been seen. People know your name. You ain't been hiding from the world anyway. So just do it. Just do it. Just do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Now, I know I have not missed. Everybody got their reading, their books. We're good. Yes, we are. I'm going to go have, heat up this coffee for the, I don't know how many times. Have a blessed day. Happy June. Have a great week ahead. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. But I think I have a booking. So I may have to work around it. We'll see. If I don't come live, I'll take a video because I have 2 clients tomorrow, and so I won't be on at 12:30. Okay, if I do come on, maybe I'll try to do it. Well, we'll see. Either way, if I see you tomorrow, if I don't, I'll see you Wednesday. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. I love you. Stay blessed, stay dressed, stay protected, stay hydrated. Do you, boo. I say. Thank you, guys. Thank you, beloved. Thank you, Rain. Thank you, Charisma. My moderators in the house. Thank you, Soul Tribe. And that's for you, Copeland. I can't say hi to everybody because my arm for my camera it broke. So if I touch this too much, it's gonna fall off the thing. I have to purchase a new one. So if you want to donate, Cash App. I have to buy a new stand. Well, I had an arm that held my and it broke. So thank you. All right. I say.